I'm starting to think that maybe we didn't find the best version of an electric razor for legs. Well, here's the thing. When it comes to electric razors for legs, the options are severely limited. As of right now, it's not that big of an industry. And when it comes to cost effectiveness, we went with one that we thought was versatile. But I think we might have made a bit of a oopsie. But hey, I've been surprised before on this channel, so let's give it a fair shot, everybody.
How does it work? Please explain.
Don't worry, I've got you.
Hey y'all, welcome to my bathtub. This is what a full winter coat of leg fur looks like on a woman. It has a maximum growing length. This is as bad as it gets on me with German heritage and PCOS. Okay? Is this really so ugly? We women spend so much time, so much money, and cut ourselves so often, appealing to men's desire for smooth legs. And our young girls would be safer if men stopped being attracted to smooth legs. But in the meantime, style theory recently, it's about a month ago at this point, but they released a video on comparing different shaving methods, and they deeply struggled with the electric razor part. And they started off by shaving anyone who had a winter coat going with a guarded beard trimmer. But if they had just taken off the guard, they could have saved themselves so much effort. Because used properly, a beard trimmer does a perfectly adequate job of getting rid of the dark fuzzies that men don't like. So you're going to hold the flat end against your leg. I'm not even in the demonstration, so here we go. So you got your flat end against the leg. You push down so you get the whole thing, and you just pull forward. And then continue. Now, perhaps this method occurs more to me because I am recently divorced from a relationship of 10 years. And in a marriage, men don't often take the time to appreciate really any of the work that you put into your appearance. So then it becomes, why should I put all of this effort into my appearance if it's not going to be appreciated? And then sometimes you lose parts of how you presented yourself that made you happy and get depressed. And I don't mean that in any way to be ragging on my ex-husband. All things in general, he is definitely one of the few good apples. But I'm just gonna keep this video streaming until I finish this task so that men can actually get an appreciation for how much women do to look nice for them. I decided to re-dye my henna today as a callback to the video. You'll see a link here or in the description that I did earlier. Right now it is the 1st of June, and I believe I made the original henna video in February. So that's how nicely long the henna lasts. As I get this leg done. Alright, for internet inspection. Does this leg look shaved? Does it meet approval? It does have some stubbliness, but it's not rough stubbliness like you get as an itchy thing when it regrows. And in fact, it avoids the itchy regrowth phase, which is the biggest plus. Plus, this is a pretty cheap old beard trimmer. If you were getting yourself one of those fancy manscaper ones, you would almost certainly get a cleaner cut. I'm sorry this sounds weird. I'm sitting on toilet paper rolls so that I have a seat. But yeah, any of the fancy ball trimmer blades should get a cleaner, smoother cut than this cheap old thing. But I used this method for the last time I went over to hang out at Jesse's. And he didn't notice the difference. Let's see if I can get a video call with him to edit into the rest of this video. Or the end of the video would be the appropriate place for that. Speaking of style theory though, I actually got a reply on a comment to them on their bulletproof tights short. So That was pretty cool. Like, some YouTubers are better at responding to comments on things than others. But Style Theory is a big enough page that it's a big a deal to me. Yeah, think about it. If you were doing this with the guard and then going back with a razor and shaving, you take all the time it's taking me to do this now, plus the time it takes to whip out a blade. The added advantage of this is I'm not running the shower while doing this. Imagine doing all of this and having to rinse out the blade every stroke. You go through a lot of water that way. Yeah, I think that's as smooth as this side's gonna feel. Oops, it slipped. Gotta get rid of the hobbit feet. No hobbity feeties allowed. Let's see. Now, I did some setup time before I hit record, so the 18 minutes I'm seeing on the screen is not the total time it took. But still, as long legs, it takes a lot of work to get all the hair off of them. Hello!
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I think this is the
Full.
first time I've showed you this haircut.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks nice.
Thank you.
Can't believe how long it's getting.
Right. Ah. So, was it about 2 months ago that I actually managed to see you last?
It might have been. It may have been that long ago now that you say that. Holy cow! Wow.
Yeah. Oh, just so you're aware, I'm already screen recording this, but.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Oh.
So when I was over that time, I just used the beard trimmer to to shave my legs. And I remember showing you that bit. Do you remember it well enough to score it, like if it was a D20 stealth roll as the being shaved normally, how high would it have been?
I probably I didn't notice. Like you could have said they shaved and I would not have noticed the difference. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I'd give you probably 100% on that one.
Nice.
The electric shaver.
Yeah, so I redid it on one leg this time, and the beard trimmer died in the process, and it was all gunked up, and it did a really awful job. But scoring over video, can you see any difference?
I can't see any difference. No, not at all. I mean, I can't. Yeah, I honestly don't think I could have told the difference when we were rubbing up all. It all looked good to me. But I definitely didn't feel any stubbles or anything.
Nice. And the other leg, I have not shaved at all. If I had come over without shaving at all, would it have bothered you at all?
No. Yeah, no, I've most of the girls I date don't shave in the winter, at least. You know what I mean? Missy used to she'd be embarrassed because we would go out or something, and she'd be like, "Well, I want to wear a dress, but I can't wear a dress because my legs are so hairy." And it's like,
that's why I wear leggings. If you wear leggings with your dress, then it doesn't matter if you don't shave them.
Well, and really, honestly, like once it gets to a certain point, it doesn't feel like stubble anymore. You can't really feel it. Like, you know what I mean? So unless I am like licking your leg, like I am not going to notice it. It's just going to be soft. You girls are already so soft. So, but yeah. So I never noticed the difference.
Yeah.
So what's this interview for again? Missy was asking me because I told her, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I got to go do an interview after breakfast. She's like, I'm like, yeah, it's not like, I'm not like, she thought it was for a job. I'm like, no.
Of course, yeah. No, so one of the channels I watched called Style Theory made a video where they were comparing different methods of shaving your legs and how effective they were and how much they cost and everything.
Okay.
And when they did their electric razor section, they had a lot of trouble because they're trying to get the razor smoothness that they're expecting.
Yeah.
And I feel like the whirly blade electric blade trimmers might not necessarily work properly on leg hair.
The round ones you're talking.
Yeah. Like I've never used one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. I can see how this would be pretty effective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the beard guard part works fine, but if you try using the rolly ball part, like I had a different electric leg trimmer I tried buying once, and the rolly ball part didn't do anything.
Yeah, right. I had that same issue with my face, if that means anything.
I mean, it's like, the same hair.
I mean,
basically.
It's pretty rough here, yeah. It's definitely more almost pubic hair than anything. Somebody did tell me I looked all muscly the other day. What?
And it's all that outdoor labor. It does good for you.
I was gonna say my arms are looking army, all tough and whatever.
Yeah. Working man muscles.
It's true story.
Yeah. I think I should probably cut this video a bit here, and we can chat more just as chat.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, bye.
All right.
as long as we are discussing shaving, meet the eternal armpit blade. Because no matter how dull this blade gets, it will not be replaced as an armpit blade. Trying to use a trimmer on an armpit? No, that don't work. The edges catch on the sides. It is no fun. Same with the old, like I tried switching for one time to one of the old fancy safety razors. They're really fun. They gets you like an amazingly smooth shave. Like if the smooth silkiness of the smooth shave makes you feel good, then it's worth the effort of the silky smooth shave. But if no one's getting any appreciation for it, don't waste your time and money. When I woke up, I realized that I had forgotten to pre-mix my henna the night before, so I almost scrapped my plans for this video. But I looked up instructions for how to quick mix, how to quick prep the henna to open up the dye faster. And so I heated up the lemon juice I microwaved for a minute, and then I let it cool down to between 155 and 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I added the henna powder, and then I set it on the stove, which was off, but would help it retain its heat passively, and stuck a metal bowl on top to also help with the heat retention. And then I just let it sit for 1 hour before slapping it on. The caution that I received for doing it this way is that it makes the henna go bad really fast. So if you're gonna do the fast mix method, you need to use all of the henna right away. Otherwise, what a lot of people will do is actually pre-mix henna, get it up, let it sit to the point where it's ready, and then freeze it, which might be a good idea for next time. So the quick set method for the henna was an absolute failure. I mean, look at this. It has been 5 hours and my hair is still basically blonde. So no cheats. Let it sit overnight. Bye.